What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. And I know I'm extremely late, man, due to Hurricane Delta and everything. But tonight, man, I'm going to talk about Saturday's college football game. You had the LSU Tigers losing to the Missouri Tigers 41-45, yo. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, man, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm gonna have that information down in the description box. I don't always get a chance to respond to the comments on these videos. So whenever you get a chance, feel free to DM me, and I'll get back at you whenever I get a chance to, yo. Come holler at your boy, man. First off, man, before even that, man, hope everyone is safe and is okay from Hurricane Delta, man. Hope everybody electricity is back on. My connections was down. That's why it took me so long to finally talk about this game, man. Um, man, with Coach O, bruh, I love Coach O, man. Wasn't my first hire for this job. Like everybody's well aware, I wanted Jimbo Fisher, but he's came in and he's done just a magnificent job of recruiting, motivating this team, being the face of the program, and also hiring really, really good assistant coaches, yo. Um, what I fear now is that he kind of like feeling himself a little bit as far as going away from what's been successful for this team, especially last year to lead us to a national championship. And what I mean by that is, offensively, you lose Joe Brady to the Carolina Panthers. Defensively, Dave Aranda leaves and takes the head coaching job at Baylor. Both relatively young, relatable coaches that are very cerebral. Now he went to Scott Linehan to coach on offense, a guy that, you know, back in the day had a nice offense, but in recent years was highly criticized by Dallas Cowboy fans for having a very bland offense, yo. Then you have Bo Pelini, who was our defensive coordinator 15 years ago. He was the D coordinator when Les Miles came in 2005, yo. 15 years ago, man. The last few years he's been head coaching at Youngstown State, man. And my thing is you had a chance to go get younger, more relatable type of coaches, but you went for these older guys who look like obviously they don't know how college football is played today. Particularly Bo Pelini, man. This defensive effort was absolutely disgraceful, yo. When you think about Mississippi State, what they did to us 2 weeks ago, do you realize that team had 2 points against Kentucky on Saturday? Do you realize that team lost to Arkansas last week at home? Do you realize that this Missouri team got blown out at Tennessee and at Alabama at home the last couple of weeks? This Missouri team was missing some of their top wide receivers, had basically a fresh quarterback, and we give up 586 yards of offense and 45 points, man. That is extremely embarrassing. As an LSU fan, I am embarrassed because it's not that we don't have the talent. Derek Stingley Jr., great corner. I like Elias Ricks a lot, though sometimes he don't know what's going on out there. Like him a lot. Like Jacoby Stevens. Like Allie Gay. Like the DN number 8. Like Jabril Cox. Like Damone Clark. I like these players on the defensive side of the ball, man. So it's not the players, yo. It's not the players, man. Coaching is awful, man. And I'm just worried, man, that Coach O, I'm so afraid. I'm not saying he's going to be this guy, but I'm so afraid that he ends up being like a Gene Chizik. Just have this one just amazingly historic year, and then after that, it just falls apart, man. I'm hoping that's not the case with Coach O. But I like that Bo Pelini hire is looking really terrible right now, yo. It's looking terrible. Like you could have went who I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know a name exactly, but I'm like, come on, man. You could have plucked one of these young D coordinators from some other school, man. We are LSU, man. And for you to put that type of product out there defensively is disgraceful. Let's just call it what it is. Offensively, yeah, I know Miles Brennan threw for a bunch of yards, and Terrence Marshall is looking like the best receiver in the country, making himself into a first round pick. But why do we have 1 yard rushing in the first half? 1 yard rushing in the first half, man. We LSU. Why does John Emery Jr., who had a huge day last week, only get like 4 carries this game? Like, I can't understand it, man. Why at the end of the game, when it's first and goal at the 1, we got 4 plays and we cannot get in the end zone? This is strictly coaching, man. It's all coaching, yo. It's embarrassing. The Florida game is postponed. It may be a break for us because I've seen us going out there and getting throttled. When you look at this schedule coming up, man, with the way this defense and these coaches are coaching, where are the wins? Besides maybe a South Carolina at home, where are the wins? Ole Miss at home is not easy. At Arkansas is not going to be easy. Obviously, at Florida is not easy. Bama at home is not easy. Where are the wins? So they gotta fix this, man. Like that should not happen, yo. That should not happen to Mississippi State at home. That should not happen to Missouri, yo. Coach O, hopefully this year they either fix it or you got to get rid of Pelini, you got to get rid of Scott Linehan and go out there and get some young coaches that can relate to these players and understands today's, way of playing college football, man. Because we can't have that type of product back out there on the field again, man. That's disgraceful, man. Especially for a state already dealing with back-to-back hurricanes, man. And we looking for LSU football to lift us up. And we see receivers running wide open all over the place, man. Like, come on, bro. We got to do better than that, man. Bo Pelini, you got to do better than that, bro. Or you got to go, man. Plain and simple, yo. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have LSU and NCAA content throughout the year. Also, this coming Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.